अस्सलामुअलैकुम। एक बार फिर आप लोगों के सामने हाजिर हुआ हूँ। जितने सुनने वाले देखने वाले हैं सबको मेरी तरफ से आला सलाम आदाब। क्या हाल चाल बेटा? हमारी दुआएं अब बेटा आप लोगों के साथ है। आप जहाँ रहो खुश रहो। आज का जो टॉपिक है बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है। आप लोगों के लिए बहुत ही ज़रूरी है, बहुत अहम है। विदाउट वेस्टिंग योर टाइम लेट स्टार्ट टुडेज टॉपिक। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो सिंटैक्टिक शुगर के बारे में। व्हाट इज दिस कंसेप्ट? Although it seems to be a concept of chemistry, but believe me, this is the concept of Python, syntactic sugar. Okay. Now everybody knows, and that we are making use of some operators in our program. We are making use of operators for performing different kinds of operations. We are making use of operators. We are making use of assignment operator. Assignment operator. We are making use of comparison operator. Comparison operator. We are making use of arithmetic operator, and so on. Is it so? There are so many operators that we are making use in our program. For example, I may write 3 plus 3 plus 4, 3 plus 4, 3 plus 5, or 4 minus 6, 5 minus 9, 5 into 8. These are the operators. They are, even though we are making use of some uh, comparison operators like less, greater than, less than, or less, greater than, equal to, is it greater than, equal to. These are some operators there. We are extensively making use of these things in our program. But everybody knows there's this very operator plus operator. What it does, it will add the two operands 3 and 5. Okay, and the result will be the 8. And this very operator minus operator will add two operands 5 and 5. Sorry, this operator will subtract the first operator from the second one, and this will multiply the first these two operands. It is clear. But even a layman knows that. Even layman knows these things, that what plus operator does, what is the function of um, subtraction operator, what is the function of asterisk or multiplication operator, or even everybody knows what is the function of these operators. But being a programmer, you should know that if I am making use of these operators in our program, what internally happens, what Python does internally. For example, you may write print what to print. 5 plus 5 plus 7, 5 plus 9. What is the function of this 9? What is the function of this plus operator? It will add these two operands. It is clear, it is evident, everybody knows that. Okay, but being a programmer, you should know what internally happens. What internally happens when you write, when you mention this very thing in your program, when you mention any kind of this operator in your program, what Python internally does. This is very important. Okay, so here I am trying to give the answer of this question, that every time when you use operator, when you use operator, what happens? Python invokes or calls. Python invokes its corresponding. Python invokes its corresponding. Python invokes its corresponding method internally. Every time when you use operator in your program, Python invokes its corresponding method, and that corresponding method is called as the special method. Special method. special method. It is also called as the dunder method. It is also called as a magic method, isn't so? So every time when you are making use of these operators in your program, Python internally invokes a special function, special method, and those methods are called as the special method, magic method, or a dunder method, because they because they these methods have double underscore. These methods have double underscore before, in the beginning and at the end. For example, you are quite familiar with this very method, init. Okay, so when you are using this very method, it gets automatically invoked once the object is being created, isn't so? So when you are making use of the plus operator in your program, plus or plus or subtraction operator or multiplication or any other operator in your program, Python internally invokes the its corresponding method, isn't so? For example, let's explain it with one more example. For example, you may write print. Let's do it in Python. Print, or we'll write a program a is equal to 10, okay, and b is equal to 5, and after that I will write a statement print print a plus b, print a plus b. Okay, what will be the output? 10 plus 5, that's 15. Okay, you may see here it is 15. Okay, now you can also I can also write this very program in this way, that print what to print. Print a dot underscore add underscore and then b. What will be the output of this very program? What will be the output? Let us comment out this statement. You will see the same function. You will see the 15 here. आपको कुछ अंदाजा हुआ मैंने क्या किया? मैंने यहां पर इस ऐड के बजाय जो प्लस है यहाँ पे, इस ऑपरेटर, इस सिंबल के बजाय मैंने इसका एक्चुअल मेथड जो इंटरनली इन्वोक होता है, दिस इज द मेथड. This underscore and add is the actual method which gets internally invoked when you are making use of this very operator in your program. Okay. Similarly, suppose I may write here sub subtraction. What you will do? This operand, it will subtract the 5 from the first operand. Second operand will get subtracted from the first operand by this very method, this very method. So we can say this is the original method which gets invoked when you are making use of the subtraction operator. Let us run this program. Okay, you will find 5. Okay, here it is 5. Is it so? Now take one more example. I will write here mul multiple. This is the program which gets, this is the method which gets invoked when you are when you write a into b. You write print a multiply b. Okay, here what you will get? You will get 10 into 5, that is 50. This operator, multiplication operator, when you are using this very operator in your program, it is corresponding method. This very method gets invoked. Okay. So what I am trying to say is that every time when you use any kind of operator within a program, Python invokes or calls its corresponding method under the hood. Okay, those corresponding methods or those methods are called as the magic methods. Those methods are called as the magic methods. or special methods or dunder methods, because these are the methods which have double underscore in the beginning as well as at the end. Okay, now take one more example. For example, I may write here uh, lt less than. Lt is the less than function. Less than operator is the operator which will give you output either true or false. Whether a is less than b or not, what will be the output? Output is true or not, or true or false. Now let's see. It will give the output false. That is, a is not greater than b, because a's value is 10 and b's value is 5. So l is greater than, not less than. Okay. Now it means when you write print a less than b. Okay, you have used the symbol less than symbol here, but actually using this very symbol in your program, it is corresponding method, this very method lt less than gets invoked internally. This is the magic, this is the beauty of this Python, that you have been आपको कहा गया that you at your liberty you are making use of these simple things. By making use of these simple things, our program becomes very simple. Our program becomes very easy. It becomes understandable by making use of these symbols, plus, minus, subtraction, multiplication, division, because we are quite familiar with these things. So in our program, we are making use of these things just to make our program more understandable, more readable, as well as easier for the layman. Okay, but internally what happens is, every time when you are making use of any kind of the operator within your program, it is corresponding method gets invoked. This is the beauty. This is the beauty of this Python, that it tries to make your work easy by making use of these simpler things in your program. Okay, suppose you may write this equal to whether a is equal to b or not, whether these two values are same, the value which is contained in b and the value which is contained in a, whether they are same or not. A equal to b, this is the assignment operator, this comparison operator. It compares the value a with that of the value b. Okay, now what will be the output of this very thing? Let's comment out this. Okay, here it will give an output no, false. Okay, you will get this output. Now the similar function can be done by its actual method. That very actual method is here. Let's make this very statement active. Okay, I will write here. It is actual method which gets invoked is equal to eq equal. Okay, now you will get false two times, one from here and another from here. Okay, now see, false and false. It means that when you are making use of this very operator in your program, its corresponding method gets invoked. For every operator, there is a corresponding method which gets automatically invoked when you call. So here plus is just like it is a call for its corresponding method. This equal to it is nothing but it is a call. You are calling its corresponding method. Similarly, minus, multiplication, subtraction, division, multiplication. Okay, or division. Now let's make division. When you write a divide b, okay, what will be the output? Let's comment out this very statement. Okay, execute it. You will get 2.0. Okay, now this is the division method. Now let us execute this very method, this operator by its corresponding method which gets invoked, that is true div, because we have modulus also division, modulus flow division. So here this very division is called as true division. You will get false two times, sorry, 2.0 two times, 2.0 and 2.0. Okay, What I am hearing, trying to make you people clear that when you are making use of this very thing in your program, division operator, it is corresponding method gets invoked, gets called internally. Okay, this is the fun. This is this was the my actual point that I am trying to make you people clear. Okay, now take one more example. For example, we are making use of these membership operators in our program. Membership operator, we are making use of some membership operator. Okay, membership, sorry, membership operator, isn't so? We have two membership operators. One is in, not in. One is in, we have an in and not in and not in. These are the two operators that we are using uh, to find out whether the any kind of the element is belonging to the group or not. For example, we have a is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's the list. A is the list. We may write 5 in 5 in A, 5 in A, whether 5 is in A or not. Sorry, 5 in A. Execute this statement. It may show some kind of okay. 2 point. Sorry. Okay, let's print 5 in A. First comment out this very thing from here to here. Okay, here it is true that 5 belongs to this group list. Okay, I'm what I have done here. I have declared a list here. A is equal to the list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and after that I will going to execute the statement that whether this 5 belongs to A or not. 5 in A, yeah, it is true. Okay, now I'm trying to execute this very statement. I'm trying to write this very statement. Actually, what happens internally is that um, uh, I may write a dot underscore contains underscore 5. Okay, this is the method which gets invoked when you are making use of this symbol, this operator, in operator, membership operator. When you are making use of an in operator and membership operator in your program, it is corresponding method, that is underscore and contains operator or contains. Okay, true. Clear? It's clear. Now let's print this very statement also. Get the printout. Trying to get the printout of this very statement. Okay. Now let us comment out this. Okay, it will get you true. You will get true. Okay. Now what is the fun? So this every time when you are making use of any kind of the operator, whether it is plus operator, whether it is minus operator, whether it is multiplication operator, whether it is division operator, whether modulus operator, okay, modulus operator, or whether it is what we can say is floor division operator, every time, or less than, greater than, okay, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, every time when you are making use of these things in your program, its corresponding method gets invoked. Okay, so but actually I am using these things in my program. Actually, I am using these things in my program. Is it so? This piece of syntax, these are the pieces of the syntax, plus, minus, This piece of the index that I am using in my program makes my program quicker to write, user friendly, readable, understandable, or easy. Or we can say it adds sweetening. It adds sugar. It adds sugar to my program. Is it so? These things these are the things which I am actually using instead of their actual methods. These are the things that I am using in my program, but instead of their actual methods. I am not using this very thing in my program. I am using just in. Okay, this is the beauty of Python, that you have been asked to don't make use of these long things, complex things. Just make in. It will do the same function at this function does. Okay, so I can say these things sweeten or add sugar to my program. So I can say that these small pieces of syntax which adds some kind of sugar, or which makes my program easy, which makes my program readable, those are called as syntactic sugar. Now what is syntactic sugar? Can you define it now? Okay. Syntactic sugar is the piece of the syntax that simplifies the code and make it readable and concise. Clear? Clear हो गया? बिल्कुल अच्छे से clear हो गया. Syntactic sugar is the piece of the code, is the piece of the syntax, or piece piece of the syntax, for what purpose? That simplifies the code, that simplifies my code, and makes it and thus makes it more readable and more readable, easy, more readable, easy, or we can say user friendly. Make it user friendly. Okay, such things are called as the syntactic sugar, because they add sugar in my program. They add sugar in my in my code. Okay, so this is the concept that you should know actually what is the meaning of these, what is actually what when we are making use of operator, what actually it does. So making use of these symbols in our program, it sweetens my code, it makes my code very sweet, it makes my code easy. So these things, these pieces of the syntax are called as the syntactic sugar. Hope that you may get the point. Okay, thank you, dhanyavad.